What's up, everybody? How's it going? This is Ted. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm trying to act as perky as I can, but it's 6:30 in the morning. Today, Pokemon released a new trailer. They released two new trailers, one in English and one in Japanese. I'll be talking about both of them. A lot of new Galarian forms. Well, not a lot. There's a couple, but it's pretty cool. New rivals and the enemy new team, Team EL. So let's get into this. So we're gonna talk about the Pokemon first, then the rivals and people, and then we're going to talk about the differences in both English and Japanese trailers. So, first of all, Galarian forms. I already love the Alolan forms. I was hoping that Galarian forms won't only have Kanto Pokemon because I'm so over Kanto. I love it, but it's too much. But the coolest, let's talk about the coolest one first. Galarian Zigzagoon, Dark Normal. He looks like a badger. I always thought Zigzagoon was like I don't know, a raccoon, but it's black and white. It looks like crazy. It looks meaner. So I'm thinking it's a badger, or it could be a skunk. I don't think skunks look like this. But yes, it's dark and normal. So I have the page up here on the Pokemon website. And it has pickup and gluttony, which is not a super exciting move ability. It says it's saying that the Galarian Zigzagoon is like the oldest branch of Zigzagoon. So like as generations go, Galarian Zigzagoons are like the start, and any other Zigzagoons you see around in other games are like the newest form. And they said, you know how Zigzagoon and Lanoon, like they run in zigzags. There's even things like it doesn't turn, like it runs in this. That makes no sense now that I say it out loud. So it says that here on the Pokemon website that the Zigzagoon and Lanoon, when they run in like zigzags and stuff, but that doesn't make no sense because Lanoon runs in a straight line. There's like a whole Pokemon episode dedicated to it. Anyways, it says that they get their fast movements and stuff from the older Galarian Zigzagoons. So it's pretty cool. I wish they told us how they became just straight normal. Like what's so special about Galarian? Oh man, they could have became like tamer over time. But anyways, it's saying that they're the oldest one. That they provoke fights. Galarian Zigzagoons. That's gonna be like a mouthful. The new Zigzagoons and Lanoons are more. They provoke fights. They want to show off their power. They want to do all that type of stuff, which is pretty cool because regular Lanoon looks like hug me. This one looks like I'm gonna kill you, which is pretty cool. I really like the design. The typing, I don't know. I just feel like it's a lowland Rattata. I feel like they could have went a step more, but this is pretty cool. I'm digging it. Whoop, that's my text telling me to turn that off. But enjoys battles, will provoke a fight. But humans tend to think Galarian Zigzagoon is just playing or showing affection. It seems to cause Galarian Zigzagoon some frustration when people don't get angry even though it's trying to provoke them. So when it's trying to provoke them, people think he wants attention, so they try to play with it, and he'll probably just kick your ass another way. So let's go on to the Galarian Lanoon, which even looks crazier. I thought it was going to become like a werewolf, but it looks fresh. Super destructive charges. Galarian Lanoon can reach the speeds over 60 miles per hour, can deliver devastating tackles and headbutts. These attacks have enough destructive force to even knock a car away. God damn. But they can also throw Lanoon off balance if they miss. Galarian Lanoon are rash and fearless, and they will recklessly pick fights, even with opponents stronger than themselves. Their fearlessness, as well as their tendency to attack opponents head-on, make Galarian Lanoon very popular among the disaffected youths of Galar region, who have nowhere to direct their frustration and anger. So I guess this ties in with Team Yell, I'm guessing. So Lanoon is super fast, 60 miles per hour, can fucking move a car, and can knock itself off balance. And it's saying that I like how it says that it's more aggressive, like it will challenge people even though it's stronger. They're stronger than themselves, which is pretty cool. And I say I don't like the typing, but I really like Alolan Rattata. And then I always liked Rattata because it was just like I'm more of the fan of the Pokemon that aren't so popular. But doesn't mean I don't like the ones that are popular. I like all the Pokemon. But I sort of wish they went a different route. I mean, the normal type, if you're going to completely say it's a new form, they could have got rid of the normal type, just made it pure dark. Yeah, I don't know. But here is the huge part of Lanoon, the Galarian Lanoon. I don't think there is a lowland Pokemon that does this, but Galarian Lanoon has a whole new evolution. Not a new form, but a whole new evolution. So it goes Zigzagoon, Lanoon, and it comes this freaking monster Obstagoon. Dude, this dude is buff. This dude will rob you and take your car and smack your girl's ass, dude. Like, this dude is ready for it. So Obstagoon is living in the unique environment in Galar region. Some regional forms have developed unique evolutions unseen in any other region. Obstagoon, which evolves into Galarian, is one example. So his evolution is inspired by his harsh environment. The Lununa Galar region live in harsh conditions compared to those found in other regions. With fierce competition against others of their species, their survival instincts have been honed as a result of leading their evolution to Obstagoon. So this is pretty cool. This is what I love about Pokemon. So it goes more into lore. So some people just think that they evolve off of, evolution, but this one is saying that the Galarian forms evolved because of their strength and the opportunities they have to fight more. And since they're so, they don't. I don't really know what they mean harsh environment because when they showed them off in their show, they're living in like the open world part. So I don't know what it means by that. But basically, it's competition and wanting to keep fighting and fighting. You can probably get stronger because it says it does fight people who are stronger than them. So it evolves off of that and it becomes this thing. It's pretty crazy. I never heard a Pokemon do that other than the lowland forms, which that's still evolution, more evolution than actual evolving is. But this is since it wants to get stronger, it evolved. So that's pretty cool. It uses Obstruct before countering. Though Obstagoon is extremely combative, it seems that it doesn't often launch the first attack. Great, it's gonna be slow. It will taunt an opponent, goading goading it into attacking. When it does, Obstagoon will cross its arms and meet the oncoming attack with a destructive move. So basically, it's a taunter. Like it knows it's strong, it's cocky, it's a Dragon Ball Z villain. It tells Goku, "Come at me," and then it'll beat Goku up, and then Goku will kill him later. Obstagoon is especially skilled at throwing its opponents off guard and counterattacking. I was hoping this thing would be fast because this move has its ability is Reckless and Guts, so I'm thinking of putting it's still Dark Normal. It's a blocking Pokemon. So I was hoping it would be fast, but I think that'd be too broken. I'm gonna slap on a Poison Orb on this and then go crazy. But yeah, so it evolved because it evolved because of it wanted to get stronger and wanted to be more competitive. That's pretty cool. So let's go on to the next Galar form, which is pretty fresh. It's Galarian Wheezing. This dude has the Doug Dimmadome hats. If y'all watch Fairly Odd Parents, it's instead of being purple, it is gray with a green gas around his face. It looks like mustaches. Its ability is Levitate, and it has question marks for a second, and it's Poison Fairy. So here goes more. So it's the opposite of Wheezing. It emits purified air from the top of its head. Galarian Wheezing consumes polluted air and poison gases for substance. The air and gases absorbed will have toxins removed before spewed out again from the tops of the Wheezing's head. Apparently, the air produced through the purification process is very clean. That's pretty cool. Because remember, it was created from poison gas and whatnot, and now it is the opposite, and it purifies poison gas and polluted air. The toxins accumulated within Weezing's body form into concentrated poison gas clouds that leak out and drift around it. The gas is so potent that even a whiff is enough to stun and immobilize the opponents. It is Weezing's best weapon during battle. Wait, I don't get it. Wait. Oh, so the gas you see around it, like its mustache type and the gas around it, is poison. But if it comes into polluted air or toxic, it could purify that. That's pretty cool. So that's all they have on that. It's pretty cool. Poison Fairies is a pretty good typing. It was only weak to ground types, but it had Levitate, so it wasn't really weak to everything. So they kind of slightly nerfed it, but this could open its opportunities and more movesets. It now has Fairy, so no. Excuse me. I remember it's 6:30. Sorry. I think it'll be super effective against Steel, and Psychic will still be super effective against it. So that's pretty cool. So let's go on to the new Pokemon in general. This dude, my boy Morpeko. Now the Morpeko is basically like a little kid. No, it's like a hamster. It's electric dark, which is fresh. Never seen that typing other than in the ROM hacks for Luxray. And it has the ability Hunger Switch. The category is two-sided Pokemon. Morpeko constantly generates electricity with the sacs in its cheeks to consume energy, causing Morpeko to constantly hungry. This is why Morpeko is always carrying around berry seeds, protecting them with care. They serve as a snack. It apparently changes when it gets hungry. When experiencing prolonged hunger, the balance of hormones within Morpeko's body changes. This causes its fur to change and it triggers more aggressive and violent behavior. The energy stored in its cheek sacs also changes electricity to dark type. So allows it to change forms. Morpeko's ability Hunger Switch is a new ability introduced in these titles. The ability causes Morpeko to change its appearance each turn. Morpeko's signature move Aura Wheel changes type depending on Morpeko's form. In full belly mode, the move is electric, while in hangry mode, it becomes dark. That's pretty fresh. Okay, so it's a hamster. The middle part looks like Pikachu. The other side looks like a hamster, and the other side is just black. So, and then when it changes into hangry mode, when it gets hungry, it's purple and black, which is fresh. I wonder if when it turns into hangry mode, there's going to be like a stat boost. Hopefully, that's what it sounds like, and it'll become pure dark. I'm guessing. That's pretty cool. Electric Dark. I don't think that's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's not a thing. I really like this Pokemon. I mean, it looks like Pikachu, but I think even on the back of it, it has like a Pikachu's tail. So I don't know what's going with that. So those are the new Pokemon announced: Galarian, Zigzagoon, Lanoon, Obstagoon, Galarian Weezing, and Morpeko. So let's get on to the new characters. Let me switch on over. So there's new characters. What the hell? What is this? Where are they? Oh, right here. So we have new rivals. Beedee. I don't know. Bede. Beedee's one of your rivals, skilled at Pokemon battles, and has the pride to match. So he's like, I don't know who he's like, but this person looks old. I don't even know if it's a girl. Oh, he. He has joined the gym challenge, having receiving his endorsement from Rose, the chairman of the Galar Pokemon League. While he clearly aiming to become champion, he seems to have other objectives as well. Oh yeah, so he's up to something. I don't know. But let's go to Marnie. Marnie looks like an anime character straight out the box. Marnie is one of your rivals who has a competitive side. Finally, together with her partner Morpeko, she aims to become the champion of the Galar region. I like how there's more people wanting to be the champion other than like two people. Become the champion of the Galar region in order to accomplish a certain goal. She has many passionate fans thanks to her sense of style and charm calculated in battles. So this girl looks like a rocker, but she grew up on the right side of the tracks and then found like some music. Now she has like a leather jacket and tied hair. So she has fans, and that leads into Team Yell. Team Yell is a group of troublemakers who seem to appear whenever the gym challenge takes you and attempts to get in your way at every opportunity. They want nothing more than Marnie to become champion, and they try to obstruct other challengers in all sorts of ways. They will take over hotel lobbies, prevent the other challengers from accessing transportation, and even shout and distract opponents during battle. Whenever Marnie battles, it seems that Team Yell's grunts are quick to appear, showing their support. So it's like they're fans of her. So I wonder if she's like famous or something. Like what makes her so special, other than her being anime? She's a waifu. So those are new characters. So BB, who's a skilled trainer who wants to become a champion and has other objectives. Marnie is a new character who's very skilled at Pokemon battling and has an objective of her own as well. So everyone has these secret objectives. And Team Meow is, I don't know what you call the enemy team, but they're just a bunch of fans of Marnie who just bother other trainers and try to get them to miss the gym battle so she can get her shine. So those are the new Pokemon and characters. So let's talk about the trailer. The trailers were different in English and Japan. The Japan trailer showed off a lot more, even like some kind of new mission thing. It looks like you're gaining stamps. You send your Pokemon off somewhere. I really don't know what that is, but hopefully we get English. It'll probably be English translated like in the next trailer or something. They'll just throw it in there. I don't know why the Japanese and English trailers are so different. Maybe the English don't want to show off too much, but Japan America doesn't want to show off too much, but Japan, like, it's their hometown, so they show off a little bit more. But they showed off a lot of new towns and a lot of new locations in the Japanese trailer. They had a lot of dialogue for each character, but it wasn't translated, like I said. So every character, like Marnie had dialogue, Team Yao had dialogue, BD, or whatever his name had dialogue. Um, but yeah, so I'm kind of excited more than you were now. The whole Pokedex thing, like, it sucks, but at this point, it's not going to change if you're still upset. I mean, I guess you have a right to be upset, but right now it doesn't matter anymore. So what I'm guessing is that they're going to the Pokemon that are taken out, they're going to replace, like we have that Corviknight, which is still flying. I don't think Skarmory is going to be in the game. Still hoping Lickitung's in the game. My boy Rogers Base, I forgot he liked Lickitung. He has a plush that I want to buy. He wants Lickitung in the game as well. Bro, if Lickitung gets a Galarian form into the chef, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Be a normal fairy. Make it happen. I don't know. But yeah, so there's a lot of people saying, well, I still have time, so there's a lot of people saying since I say a lot of people because it just came out literally 30 minutes ago. But from where I was doing my research and watching streams, um, they say they think that the champion, I forgot his name already, the guy we see with the Charizard, is like evil, and they think Marnie somehow thinks that she's good, and her agenda to win champion is like basically get the guy out of there, so because she knows he's evil. It's a cool little rumor. I'm hoping there's more Galarian forms. They already said Farfetch was one. They didn't show Farfetch in this, but I'm pretty sure they will if it is true. I don't know if it is true. If it is an Onion Knight and it's a chef, that sounds pretty fresh. I mean, we already got Wheezing that purifies toxic air and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. What other Pokemon? I can't even speculate what other Pokemon can be Galarian form, because apparently they're picking random now. We've seen a third gen and a first gen Pokemon. I really don't know where to go with that. They didn't. Oh, you know what? They didn't show off any Gigantamaxing. So there were some leaks and rumors. I know I did some leaks and rumors, but if they sound completely the same, I'm not gonna report on them, because if they sound exactly the same and there's like only one new name, I think Marnie was a name listed in one of the leaks. I'm not sure which one it was, but it just sounds familiar unless it's from another game or something, and it just triggers that way. But I'm pretty sure her name was in the leak somewhere. So that's eventually, as time goes on, when if there is leaks that go with this trailer, I will cover that. But if there are leaks just talking about like the same thing over and over, I'm pretty sure the chipmunk we seen was on a shirt in one of the older trailers, which I mentioned. And I think there was a leak that did say that there was two chipmunk Pokemon, and one was purple and black, and one was brown and whatever. I didn't cover it because we haven't seen the chipmunk yet, but next time I do talk about leaks, and if it is in there confirming it, I will mention it. There's a lot of stuff that did pass, and like they talked about, I did talk about that Lapras who will get a Gigantamax form, Meowth, Pikachu, and all that. So hopefully the next trailer we see, or any leaks from Core that do come out, will be some cool leaks. I mean, these were cool. I'm thinking about more Galarian forms. But yeah, so let me know. Do you like this new Galarian Lanoon and Zigzagoon? Obstagoon looks fresh as hell. I hope they do more of that. That would be cool. Like they basically did two things, which they gave us a new form, which doesn't count as a new Pokemon, and then that form evolved into a new Pokemon, which is cool. I hope I see more of that, because that even shows that, because they showed off Alolan forms, right? And Alolan forms are just new types of forms of Pokemon that had to adapt in their environment, or or shown off in some kind of environment, and that kind of. Hold on, I'm trying to plug in my controller. And that, like, for instance, like Marowak. Marowak was in an area where grass in the forest, grass Pokemon and whatnot, and had a lot of enemies, and it had to adapt, so it became Ghost and Fire that could negate its weaknesses, which is pretty cool. And now we see that Galarian Zigzagoon was the oldest Zigzagoon, and since it was so aggressive, 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 and it challenged people because it was so aggressive. Some of its challengers were too strong, so it basically evolved to get farther and keep being aggressive and challenging new opponents, which is pretty cool. I hope they do more of that because I know a lot of people nowadays are saying Pokemon Company is lazy or Game Freak is lazy, and then they made Galarian forms because. I made the lowland forms because they couldn't think of any ideas. They could have easily made those evolutions. I don't think so. Eventually, down the line, we talked about this. Like Manuel speculates that eventually we'll run out of Pokemon to do. Like everything will be done, but I don't think that is completely true. I mean, it's true to a same point. Like look at this Morpeko guy, the chipmunk. It looks like Pikachu. Um, eventually we'll run out. I mean, I feel like maybe they'll need like a new creative way of doing it next time around. But the new Pokemon that come out are fresh and they don't look like anything I've seen before. So with that, I'll end this video. Let me know if you like the new Galarian forms, if you like the new characters. Tell me what you think about this. The Galarian forms evolving. I think it's pretty creative. I hope they keep going with that. I'm not saying every Galarian form needs to evolve, but like if they do, like every other one does evolve, and it's something as long as it's cool looking and it makes sense. Like this makes sense. Like if it's like Pikachu evolving to a Alolan Raichu because it eats pancakes, I don't want that. But I do love a Alolan Raichu, so I'll give him like half a point. So thanks for watching, guys. I know it's pretty early. I hope I don't sound like dead inside. It was pretty hard to wake up for this trailer. I fell asleep like twice. So luckily I will put my alarm off for an hour ahead of time so I can be awake. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. This should be up shortly after the video as soon as I'm done, done with it. So yeah, let me know how you guys like it. Are you guys excited? Do you guys still think the Pokedex thing sucks? Because you guys should eventually, be okay with it by the time the game comes out. When there's any new news, if there's any new news, I will cover it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Alright, I'm back like I never left. I'm back with some more news. I'm glad I didn't press send. I already knew that there was going to be more news and I had to wait a minute, and I already actually have time on the rest of this video. Alright, so something I missed. The thing I told you that I couldn't do translated was translated. The jobs thing, which I kind of like mission thing I think I said earlier. I don't know exactly what I said, but it says that Rotom, I guess our PC is called bro, this is already real Tommy PC. Come on, what is the thing with Rotom? Like this Rotom invading everything. Rotom Dex was annoying as hell in Sun and Moon, but anyways, so there's a Rotom PC, which is our PC we store our Pokemon in. I was hoping that the PC would be more like Pokemon Let's Go, where it was like in this like a start menu thing, and that was more better than anything we've seen so far. But the Rotami PC in the Pokemon Center has Poke Jobs, which are jobs for where you can send Pokemon to achieve tasks and gain experience. Excuse me. So, what does this remind me of? This reminds me of Sun and Moon when you go to that tree thing. I was gonna say something, but I don't know what the heck its name is. But when you send your Pokemon to the tree, that whole new area, and you can send them to go get items and whatnot. This is what I think it might be. It looks sort of like that one Pokemon game that came on the Switch that looks like blocks. Not, I don't know what that game is called, but it came out when they first announced Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's just like a little free game. I think it's free on the App Store as well. But you can send your Pokemon to do jobs and they get experience. That's a pretty cool way to do it. I think it's sort of like a daycare as well. Well, it's not. I don't think it's a daycare per se, but it's like a daycare. Like the daycare used to, when you leave your Pokemon there, they used to raise your Pokemon's level and get experience. They don't do that no more, so maybe this is an easier way for them to do it. So oh, my alarm is going off, bro. Sorry. But that's the way Pokemon could probably get items as well. Maybe some, potions, some evolution, some evolution stones, some money. I don't know. You can collect items. Maybe if you send Galarian Zigzagoon, it has pickup. Maybe we'll pick some stuff up when he comes back. But it'll gain abilities. But that's about it, guys. I'll catch y'all later, and goodbye.